on the new inventors, a closed-circuit shower. A bowl that sticks. And something that'll make your grass grow better. Hello, I'm James O'Loughlin and welcome. Also tonight, why are soap suds always white and a new way to escape mosquitoes? First to our panel, and tonight it's a pleasure to welcome engineer James Bradfield Moody, inventor and journalist Christine Kinninmonth and interior designer Alison Page. Welcome. Now, if you've got a lawn, it's a good idea to get some air into it. Air? Why? Because aerating it makes it grow better. How do you do it? You put holes in your lawn. And why don't people do it? It's too much hassle. Well, not anymore.
If you don't breathe, you die.
And it's no different for lawns.
In order to keep your lawn alive and well, you need to make sure the roots are getting lots of air and lots of water. And the best way to do this, aerate your lawn frequently.
We love a lush lawn, but just hate the hard work involved in keeping it that way, especially since there's not much rain around.
So this is why we've invented Blade Runner.
Blade Runner is a lawn aerator which attaches to the front of your mower so you can aerate your lawn every time you mow. The teeth-shaped blades slice into the lawn, allowing air and water to get in so as to nourish the lawn.
Yeah, you could say the Blade Runner is at the cutting edge of grassroots technology.
Please welcome from Brisbane, Sam Cartellone and Greg Cali. G'day, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Whose idea was it?
I guess it was mine.
He said modestly. How did you have the idea?
I like a lush lawn,
yep.
but don't have the time to maintain it. The last time I did that, it took me a day and a half just to get through it all. I said, this is too much work.
And Greg, where did you come in?
Well, Sam's been a friend of mine for a while. He's my mechanic, and he came to me with a problem saying, I've got some lawn to aerate and I want to do this with a mower, but I'm not sure how, so I basically engineered it after his idea.
Oh, right, so he's the mechanic, but you sorted it?
Yeah, basically. It's been a fair bit of teamwork. I'm not going to take all the credit, but yeah.
You're not taking all the credit.
Not all the credit, but no.
Now, you've got this little safety cover, but if we take that off just to have a look...
Yep.
Can you do it?
Yes, sure.
Or is it too heavy?
No, not at all.
And they're the blades that go through.
Yep.
And can I have a go?
Sure.
This is our lawn, our polystyrene lawn. But you just, I mean, the mower would be on, obviously. You'd be doing it
running, that's right.
while you're mowing. And look at those lovely little holes. Beautiful little design there. So isn't that pretty?
Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah, fantastic. Come across and sit down. What's it going to cost, I wonder?
We're trying to keep it under the $150, so... Yeah.
Well, you buy one and attach it to your mower.
Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
10-15 minutes to attach.
OK. Alison.
Hi, Greg and Sam. This invention's going to help you get the best value out of every drop of rain, which is really important in our climate. But people only aerate their lawns twice a year at the moment. Is aerating it every time, is that overkill?
No. With the old system of the big rollers with the spikes or the scarifiers, they very intrusive, and so you can do it probably once every 6 months. With ours, it's not intrusive. You don't really see the holes. The holes are there. It's conditioning your soil, so you can use it every single time.
Yeah, and what happens if it actually gets stuck in some hard soil? Is that going to cause the, mower to jump?
Well, no, it won't, because you do have an adjustment on the actual Blade Runner unit. There's 3 adjustments. You would start off at, say, the number 1 setting, and the more you use it...
Work your way up.
Absolutely, and then you can continue to bring it down.
What has your testing shown you about the durability of the parts and the lifespan of your invention?
Well, the beauty of what we've done is we came up with something that you can interchange every single part, so it's not a throwaway item. Whatever you break, you can replace. So if you do happen to find some hard soil and you bend a tooth, you can just toss that out, get a new tooth and the Blade Runner's often going. So it's a pretty durable unit.
It's easy to clean. I mean, you can't get stuff stuck in there that stops it turning.
No.
Well, in answering the question, like even the bearings that are being used are sealed bearings, which means if you run through water, not a problem. If you don't clean it, well, I haven't cleaned it. The one that I've been using for the last 2 years, still working great. So, yeah.
And does the stuff get stuck in it? Because isn't it flicking up things, particularly like I always use mine going over lots of bits of debris and things.
No, it doesn't, because what happens as you do go through and it does whatever it throws back, it'll actually pick up as you mow.
Summing up, Alison.
Well, people are obsessed with their lawns, so I actually think, even though I've never actually mown the lawn in my life, I will confess, I've managed to get to my 30s without doing it, but people are obsessed with them. I think you have a huge market, and because there are lots of weird and wonderful ways of doing it, but nothing for a push mower.
James?
Yeah, aerating the lawn can make a big difference, and I think you should really be talking to the manufacturers of the mowers as well to have it incorporated standard.
Well, can I say we're looking at that? We're
in the process.
We're doing our own lawnmower with our own incorporation in it. So,
Christine?
Well, I think the gardening market is a very, very difficult one to crack, but yours is so different, you know, you just might cut through the competition.
We hope so. Thank you.
And certainly more efficient than the old scissors method. Cut, stab, cut, stab, cut, stab. That can take forever. Please thank Sam Cartellone and Greg Cali. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, which invention will win tonight? We'll find out in a tick, but first let's hear from the inventors.
The pinnacle is to win, to justify all the work you've done.
Tonight's winner could, at the end of this year, be named our Inventor of the Year. Will it be the water recycling quench shower, the chef helping sticky bowl, or the lawn aerating Blade Runner? We have to pick a winner. James, who's your winner tonight and why?
Looking at the criteria around originality and particularly design, I'm actually going to give it to the quench shower tonight.
I'm not. I'm going to go for something that I think shows greater speed to market and overall, you know, design. It's there, and I think it's also original in that, yes, there are other bowls on the market, but I do think the sticky bowl is right up there in terms of its application.
It's all about you, Alison.
Oh, it is all... well, for me, I actually couldn't really decide between... I can't really decide between the Blade Runner and the sticky bowl. But I tell you what, I love Eggs Benedict so much that I'm going to give it to the sticky bowl.
So our winner tonight, the sticky bowl, Mauro Felici. Well, Mauro, congratulations. Good luck with it. Guys. I still can't believe you've been a chef for 14 years. Mauro's in the running to be named our Inventor of the Year. Well, did they get it right? If you'd like to have your say, vote for the New Inventors People's Choice Award. Pick your favourite from tonight. Text 1 for the quench shower, 2 for the sticky bowl, or 3 for the Blade Runner to 1999 220. Call 1902 552277 or go to our website at abc.net.au/newinventors. Thanks to our judges. Well done.
Thank you.
And a big round of applause for the inventors, all of them. And before we go, next Wednesday, it's World Intellectual Property Day. And to celebrate, following the show next week, we'll have an internet forum where you can log on and ask our panel of experts any questions about you might have about how you can protect an original idea or invention. That'll be fun, won't it? Good night. We know that last week the panel picked Ian Edmonds and his channel panel. But what did you pick as the people's choice? There was the channel panel, the boat hoist and the easy chamfer. And you picked the easy chamfer.